7. Next news coming up at 7:30. Thursday morning, back to Brad and Britt on FM Talk 101.1 WZTK and FMTalk1011.com. I'm John Brockmore.
Dan Rather, HD Net News. Welcome to your Rather Report. As many of you know by now, former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich sentenced to 14 years in prison for corruption. Jerry Sandusky, the former Penn State football coach, was arrested yesterday with additional disturbing charges. Would it be impossible just to get the two of these guys in some sort of death match, winner walks out? Would that be, am I talking crazy here? All proceeds could go toward the national debt. I'm just trying to, and is it inappropriate for me to send a Dan Rather on HDNet t-shirt over to Jerry Sandusky so he'll have something besides the Penn State gear? Well, look, we're not doing so well on HDNet. We need really all the help that we can get at this point. Bill O'Reilly, the #1 personality in cable news, had an interview with Professor Mark Lamont Hill of Columbia University. I don't believe this one requires any sort of setup, so let's just let this one, as they say, roll.
Outreach, I don't even know what that means, by the Obama administration to African Americans.
Yeah.
I don't know, what does that entail? Are they going to be on Soul Train? I mean, what's going to...
Soul Train? You know you're going to be a media manager for that one right now. It's Soul Train.
I'm trying to do, what's the vehicle? Soul Train is a popular program.
No, it's not. When? In 1964?
Syndicated, isn't it? No. Soul Train still on? I must be watching the reruns, because I really like it.
The OG. I bet a week salary favorite group.
Well. On behalf of white people everywhere, let me just turn down the music and say this sincerely. I apologize. Certainly I apologize for slavery. Certainly I apologize for Jim Crow. I really apologize for Bill O'Reilly. This guy, we tried to wall him off from black folks everywhere so he would never have contact with any of them, but every now and then, one of the producers on The Factor has to book a black folk, and they are subjected to this 21st century version of one of Tom Sawyer's relatives. This is what I love about Bill O'Reilly. That's not good enough. He just cannot let this go.
Sure, Soul Train's not on anymore.
You're the only one watching it.
I love that. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
I'm surprised you can name 3 black artists. I'm impressed. You seem more like an Elvis guy. You know?
I like Elvis.
I think you're into overrated white people.
I like Elvis, but I like Smokey Robinson too. So don't give me any of that.
Wow. We've learned a couple of things about Bill O'Reilly. First of all, there's no question about it. He is a butt man. The other thing we've learned about Bill O'Reilly is he thinks that black music stopped in 1975. For God's sakes, don't tell him that Lionel Richie has left the Commodores. The man will crumple into a heap. He'll be in the fetal position, sucking on his thumb, crying for 3 days straight. To Bill O'Reilly, Michael Jackson still is a small black child performing with his brothers. Of course, you know that Bill O'Reilly, when he saw those booties on the Soul Train line, that was the beginnings of his sexual harassment history, which completely, by the way, blows tonight's Bill O'Reilly show. He was going to have Cliff and Claire Huxtable on the show to demonstrate how things were better off for blacks under Reagan than they are under Obama. You know, Cliff is an OBGYN. His wife Claire happens to be a lawyer. They're raising their children, Rudy, Vanessa, Theo, Denise, and Sandra. Sandra's pretty much out of the house. If the ratings get really bad, they're considering bringing on another cute, small child who will later go on to stardom herself, but Bill O'Reilly doesn't even know about That's So Raven. He won't until at least 2050, so don't blow his mind on that one. Today's celebrity birthday. Terry Hatcher, of course, who portrayed Supergirl in the movies, turning 47 years old, and we are 409 days from Barack Hussein Obama leaving the White House and heading back to the political cesspool that is Chicago, Illinois. Dan Rather. HDNet News. By gold, college.
Hey, take us on a train.